What's up, y'all? Hope you are doing well. Very excited to share this video as I wanted to create this video for the people who doesn't really want to read the Medium article explaining the fake foundation. So the passive whale gains, the Accelerator program for founders, the questing system for contributors, stuff like that. And before I get into that, what a fucking crazy past few months, just prepping for the fake TG. And yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting, as it's been so awesome launching it. It's been our team's dream to launch all of this, the Accelerator program, especially as we want to help all of our favorite people with creating their favorite dream businesses. And it feels surreal that's now coming to life with us. Literally, yeah, kickstarting earlier tomorrow with the early staking bonus, and then July 1st, we just boom, right there, we go right to, or technically June 30th. Yeah, fucking insane. Feels surreal. So thank you so much for making it happen. And we're in a really good position now since, yeah, for the next few months and stuff, or half a year, we don't really have to worry about like team payments, etc. So we can actually fully commit to the vision. And it's all thanks to you guys participating in pre-sale, picking up fake afterwards. And yeah, I'm very confident we're going to become the #1 unique IP. 1 bill FTV is definitely in the picture, as our team helped scale up the FINA to 300 mil FTV in 2021. So now we have 4 more years of Web3 experience. So we're very confident we can do it, especially on a promising blockchain like Abstract with everything the teams are cooking up there. So yeah, we can definitely do it. We just gotta be persistent, get used to diamond handing, get used to doing more the longer term actions, the more contributing beneficial stuff like that, less short-term extractions, and we'll be good to go. So let's get to the Medium article. So yeah, a little intro. So problem we ran to, so TLDR of that, we would work as independent contractors or work on roles on teams for the past 4.5 years. However, there's a lot of stuff, like for our team, we want to do something more optimal for the client or for the team itself. However, maybe they have legal obligations. Let's say, I don't know, they have a legal obligation to Epic Games. If they do something weird, they get banned for like 5 weeks or something. So we can't do something specific. Maybe they have investor partner ties where we're like, hey, work with this blockchain, work with this tool, but their investor is affiliated with another blockchain, so they can't do that. Or strict ban alignment. Let's say they want to specifically target high 30s, 40s male range. However, we're like, oh, there's a trend right now that's more optimal for this range where it might click with them. But for them, maybe they want to do more brand alignment with this one, even though it's not as optimal, but they just need to do it because represent the brand image. So we kickstarted our own agency specializing in our strengths, which are creative community growth and long-term partnerships, which we started back in March 2024 from GDC. So shout out to those people that really helped motivate us to kickstart, since we were doing it on our own, separately, independently. But now, because with their help, their motivation, we kickstarted officially as a team together. However, we quickly ran into another problem, right? So we were against, so before we had those other ties problems, but now we were limited by time and energy. So luckily we worked with a lot of our close partners. We got to know like the years before. However, even if our team worked 80 to 100 hours per week, over time, we're like, yeah, approaching burnout. We would run into a lot of time problems with manual effort wise, right? So we can only help at least most 5 to 7 teams at once, usually 3 to 4 full-time, another 1 to 3 part-time, and we were overworked. So we were basically like working slaves at that point, working 7 days a week. And yeah, so it wasn't sustainable. We knew it wasn't, and we need to scale it without getting burnt out, right? Then further combined with that, the Web 2 and Web 3 space was heading towards a more decentralized thing. So we saw things like Kaido pop up where they decentralized creator rewards. We saw school was becoming very prevalent across many YouTubers and Web2 businesses that we personally knew. So people were just really decentralizing that. So for people unfamiliar with school, it's for people to kickstart their own program. So for example, let's say someone wants to improve their vertical jump, they can join like a program on school. They pay like $100, $200 per month. They get access to the best coaches, best programming, etc. So lots of services, agencies were heading towards that point. Before, it was more traditional, like email, Facebook, reaching out through Instagram, stuff like that. But school really decentralized it, and you can like maneuver through, and you didn't have to know someone specifically. You can just pay to opt in, and then it's like very convenient for you, right? So with this, we knew we had to evolve quickly since we were still in the traditional agency model, so lots of manual time and effort, so we had to scale up quick. So the solution with AI, I think it just became obvious that using AI just saves you time, energy, more convenient, etc. So we knew we had to integrate that somehow. So for us, we integrated with more traditional models like ChatGPT, Gemini, Midjourney, etc., so that we can scale up our agency services and then teach our clients to also integrate them. So really dope. We had a lot of W's where maybe it took a client 5 hours a week to organize sheets, type in, etc. We brought it down from 5 hours to like 30 minutes, just teaching them little small stuff like that. Maybe ChatGPT, they didn't know, or maybe they didn't like typing, but we're like, oh, hey, you can actually speak into it. You can actually take pictures of it so that you can like, oh, maybe you take a picture, analyze my graph sheet, or maybe you're on the road, you're traveling on a conference, you're like, oh, speak into your deep thoughts, have it aggregate your thoughts and put it into specific actionable plans. And then you can do that. So we save them hours weekly, which we're very proud of. So we were able to integrate that with other people, like shout out to Arbitrum. They believed in us, they gave us a grant. So yeah, we'll never take that for granted. So we're happy to support them. Like Ancient Eight, Beacon Export, Pan Atmos, Liz Labs, Knights of Ethereum, the Gods, a bunch of others we helped. And yeah, very thankful for that, since because we help so many people, a variety of people, we are able to get different things we've learned that we've done well, that we need to improve on. Now we put them into the Accelerator program so that we can help all these teams. So after that, then came the real game changer, right? Which is our AI agents. So on theory, they're able to autonomously complete workflows, and we knew this was where the future was heading. So there are a few right now, but they're not that optimal yet, which is why we started training our own in-house AI agents. So taking the data we learned from and inputted asking ChatGPT into also our different social medias and chats we've used. So we kept their info private, but for the niche info, relating to business development, social media, marketing, product development, stuff like that, across mostly Telegram, Discord, Zoom calls, using the AI to transcript those calls, X, YouTube, TikTok, email, Medium, all that jazz, aggregating them and inputting and training this AI agent, which we are integrating within our upcoming Accelerator model. So like before mentioned, the agency was very limited by time and energy. We could at max help 7 people, but with this Accelerator model, we can help 100 to 200 teams. So literally like 30, 50, 100x the amount of people we can help at once. So yeah, we knew that we were ready, but we just needed to tie in all of our favorite people, which included founders, creators, leaders, angel investors, and community contributors. So those 5 people. So yeah, we just needed to evolve quick, and we need to do it more decentralized manner, which brought us to this point. And yeah, that led us to creating Fake Token. So it was more than just like a meme moment on Abstract. This allowed us to really provide that liquidity so that people can easily opt in our ecosystem and get out whenever they want. Previously, we just used fake friend NFTs. So NFTs by nature are very liquid. Maybe someone wants to buy it, they don't have a price they want, maybe it pumps up too much, so they have to wait like 1 to 2 weeks before they get to something they really want. Or maybe it's a downward market period, someone wants to get out so that they can secure some cash to be stable, but maybe it might take them a little longer, or they just like lowball offer because they don't have enough liquidity, right? So yeah, we love NFTs. They're all one-on-one. We love making them. We will continue to make them on Abstract as we migrate them from to our Arbitrum to Abstract. However, we just need token just is better at scaling things up, which yeah, we're very happy to launch an Abstract for that. So let me get a little water break. So the first, I'll explain the different roles in the ecosystem. The first one are the big investors, so 5 and 10 mil fake role. So for more context, the total token supply is 1 billion. So these are the 0.5 and 1% holders. Usually an angel investor, investment syndicate, VC, guild, super big creator, people like that, right? So they're very busy. They want more passive gains. Sometimes they want to join in and actively support whenever they're free. So we create these different models for both soft and hard staking. So the main differences is that soft staking is every 30 months. So a lot more liquid, but it tends to have less benefits. So for example, 5 mil, they get like normal rarity, fake friend NFTs, Fox points, high priority for collabs, small ecosystem perks like upcoming fake friend migration vouchers, other creative and unorthodox perks, while the hardcore staking model, which is based on more multiples of fake. So first one's 10x, so 650k FTV. Our all-time high was close to 500k FTV within a few days of TG, so pretty close to there. Next one's 100x, 6.5 mil FTV, 1000x, 65 mil FTV, 10,000x, 650 mil FTV, 15,400, which is 1 mil FTV reached. And to be honest, I think this is very achievable as liquidity on Abstract is very low right now. I think, what's it, like top 40, top 50, top 30, or something like that. So I think in the coming months, as the Abstract team scales their marketing, they'll probably do additional fundraising rounds so that they can inject more liquidity, stuff like that. And they bring on more people closer to AppCG, more people interested, then more people will want to put their liquidity on Abstract, they want to farm it. So it's going to grow exponentially. It'll go super fast. So I think now it's a perfect time to position accordingly the very best projects, accumulate the potential blue chips for cheaper, and which I believe fake will be one of them, one of the unique IPs on Abstract. So yeah, it's gonna cook. Then for different perks, you can read more specifics about it on an article. So if you hard stake more, you'll get more of the fake drip monthly, you get high rarity fake friends, high rarity real ones NFTs, more increased referral commission, more upgraded ecosystem perks, like more fake friend and migration vouchers, which you can also sell to other people too. So really dope stuff like that. Then, yep, I think that's pretty much it for the whales. But yeah, I think I already shared about the alpha part, where probably better to just scoop up sooner before it explodes as more liquidity comes in. Next one are the hardcore founders. So very stoked about this. So this one's for all the founders, creators, guilds, agencies, people in Web3. They want to go full-time. They want to level up. Maybe they're a community manager. They want to become a head of community, or someone that has a full-time Web2 job, but they just want to create like a fun Web3 side business as they're just super passionate about it, right? So super fun working with those people, as yeah, they just tend to be super interesting. So what we found is that most people tend to waste a lot of their time and energy, and to be honest, I think 9% of people just quit, right? So it just, usually if they try to do it by themselves, it takes usually 2 to 4 years for them to, if they make it through, to find their product market fit. So something that the ecosystem very values, Web3 space values, and then they just do well. Or 9% of people, they just quit after lacking guidance, support, or clarity, or they just kind of try to maneuver their way through, but just never find their foot in place in the space. So for these people, we want to discover their true abilities, steer them the right course, or maybe if they're already doing well, we want to take them to the next level, right? So maybe they're a creator that has some good deal flow, but they want to be super consistent. They want to scale up. Maybe they're a founder team where they have their own niche core community, but now they want to really scale up their business. They want to release their new game, their new AI tool, bring on people to consistently create revenue generation. Maybe they're a guild that's medium size, but they want to become like one of the top guilds on a specific blockchain. Maybe they're an agency with niche services, but now they really want to scale up, as maybe they want more consistent clients. They want to automate more stuff. They want to free up more time and energy for them for throughout the day and stuff like that, right? So we want to work with those awesome people. And we strongly believe we can fast forward 3 years worth of progress within 3 months, because you get access to our team to keep you accountable, to give you consultations, you get access to our network of advisors, which we're bringing in. So for our team side, we're really good at community growth, business development, we're decent at marketing, social media, and for other stuff that we're not super pro at, like tokenomics, mass scale marketing, development on blockchain, etc., we're going to bring in people to really supercharge that aspect. So yeah, you get access to those people, and you get access to the other builders too. So I think for the alpha would be to, if you want to find more optimal team members or creators, other partners you want on board, I would highly recommend trying to chat with them, getting to know them, as they may be your dream founders, like that you can connect, right? And yeah, make use of the KPIs, document your journal weekly and your journey weekend. So as you're an Accelerator program, really document your growth, what you're doing, share it openly, so that other people that really mess with your journey, they want to be a part of it, they can help support you too. Then yeah, we have 2 separate paths. One, soft staking, so that's unlocked every 30 days. So that's more of someone who wants to be more passive in terms of they want to join a program. Maybe they want our team to be less hands-on, but they still get access to our teams and expert advisors. Maybe they want to pop in and ask us whenever they need help. They'll still have a dedicated thread for them. They'll still get access to our foundational builder program, so lessons set weekly for them to really level up. They still get to network with other people, and they still get public shoutouts and party access to our grant program and other creative perks. Then for the hardcore stakers, they'll get a lot more benefits. So I think this one will be super useful. So like a monthly 15-minute call or real-time texting session to scout business. So our team will just give you unfiltered advice and just make it as transparent as possible, all in. Then additional check-ins weekly, access to our boost here channel so that you can amplify your tweets. So this one will be super useful. Our raters will rate that. More leeway in the fake grants round 4 or 5, etc. programs so that you can get higher size. Party and partner referrals, so if we onboard, refer people to you or you to them, so that you get more perks like job opportunities, agency creator deals, referrals, onboarding communities if you're trying to kickstart that, a guild, etc. And if you complete the program, 3-month Accelerator program completely, do all the KPIs, show up consistently, we will do a podcast episode with you documenting your journey so that we can really share about it. And these types of things really have a high conversion rate as people learn about your journey. They want to be a part of it. They're really invested. They want to read the whole thing or listen to the whole thing. So yeah, this will be extremely effective, but only if you're able to fully make it through. And yeah, etc. 100K folks. Then for the alpha, we recommend getting in as early as possible, July 1st, so that you can make the most out of this time. You can join in later, but I think, yeah, it just makes more sense to be a part of the entire 3-month program instead of missing like a few weeks or something. Then core community contributor, yeah, this one's is for the awesome people who want to show up daily in our Discord chats, show support across our different social media, rate other people, to share about Fox Vision, make UGC, and just be a representative of the Fox fam, right, and the Fox Vision. So for these people, we create like a soft perks where people are able to get access to our incoming partner campaigns, get goodies like NFTs, tokens from both us and the partners. They get to farm Fox points daily by amplifying our creators, founders, guilds, teams posts. They get access to upgraded raids where they get more Fox points. So all these Fox points can be switched over for other stuff like the fake token, partner goodies, fake friend NFTs, real NFTs, etc. Then for hardcore grinders, if they were willing to stake 3 months, they'll get additional Fox point bonuses for the top contributors. They get monthly fake and fake friend NFTs for the most consistent contributors. So just overall more goodies for them. So for the alpha right now, it's super cheap to get into the 100K program and to hard stake it. So honestly, I probably just get that hard stake 3 months, forget about it, and just cook from that. Then fake believers, supporters, yeah, 10K plus. For everyone else that wants to just pick up some just for lulz, just for fun to support us, etc. We're happy to still have you. And yeah, you get access to our main fake and fake friend NFT holder chat. You chat with others. You get party access to our holder exclusive events online or in Discord or IRL. If you're reading this for alpha, we are leaning towards Korea Blockchain Week or maybe Token 25 in Singapore, so late September. So yeah, we'll see you all there. And next steps to join. So we will announce a 2-week early staking bonus on June 17th. So tomorrow, where we'll share more info within the specific holder chats. There'll also be a referral program. I'll probably make the most out of that with the early staking bonus, since you'll get even more rewards on top of that. Then, yeah, it'll be a super easy process. You just send whatever staking positions you want through the abstract portal. So, for example, if you have 15 mil, you want 2 staking positions. You want to do like a hard staking position with 5 mil, so you do that at like 100x, and then you want a soft staking position at 10 mil with that, so you send that. So yeah, we just fill out the form, you do that, then you'll be good. Then it'll all be shared publicly in a public sheet so that people can see, and with different unlocking periods so that for maximum transparency. And bigger bonus is that we'll use this for partner negotiations, especially token airdrops. So people that stake longer, bigger amount, they'll get more. Then we have other plans launching like fake friend migration, abstract summer campaign, grants round 4, abs incoming, the conference, which you guys now know, fake foundation B2, so our second accelerator cohort, and upgrades for once we get our feedback after the first one wraps up. Real Ones Collection launch, Grants Round 5, which is more charity based. That's another alpha. So we want to focus on more charity for December. Then well, I'm just fucking spilling the beans here, but you guys deserve it for watching this long ass video. Then 2026 Fake Foundation V3 launch, so the third accelerator program, the real token. Fuck it. Might as well share more. But yeah, real token will be based more on our utility base AI agent token. So gonna be super dope, which will be even harder or even better from the data we gather from all the different accelerator programs we do, and we'll integrate it into the agent. For now, the AI agent's more integrated backend where we use it for a lot of the weekly analysis, a lot of the check-ins, a lot of the referrals, and then we'll take the data we get from the expert advisors we bring in, plus the data we gather from the FAQs that people bring weekly, and we're gonna integrate it in. So super dope for that. And yeah, appreciate you guys for watching, and yeah, it's gonna be super dope. I think we will be the blueprints for the next generation of tokens. So social currencies, which people can easily understand. So the fake ticker, I think if people want to just join for the lulz, they can do that, but also backed by a real revenue generating business, which is our traditional agency model, now transitioning to an AI powered accelerator program. And yeah, it's me fucking crazy as we experiment, as we pioneer the edges on abstract, and it's gonna be insane. So thank you for watching. It's gonna be exciting. Hope to have you all on the journey with us. And yeah, together we rise and now we build. So see y'all on Discord, Twitter, or wherever, and chat y'all soon.